Yo, you're now in tune with the Lord Says special on Shade 45. Burn, let it burn.
Talk to him.
I'm trying to sing right now, man. I got my nigga here, man.
Yeah.
Tony Sunshine, what up, nigga?
What up, baby?
What's going on, man?
Living and loving it.
Yes. Doing it. Doing well. We was talking, man, and
Indeed.
I was like, your face is red. I said, are you fucking with the bitches again? Are they trying to grab you up, man? Are they? Tony, come here. They grab me. They scratching. But...
My man. When I showed it to him, he was like, "Yo, whose ass you was eating?"
Aha! Man.
I said, "Nah, fam. Yeah, I put some dye on my face. You know, I'm a trendy dude. Like
Dye?
a month and a half ago, I had blonde hair. You know what I mean?
So you do that little
So I be
Uzi,
doing,
like trying to
you know, I'm a trendy dude. I always been a fashion misfit.
Of course.
So I threw some dye on my face to do some things, and like 5 minutes later, my shit was on straight fire.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
like
So I was worried. I was like, yo, what my man told me stood in my mind. Yo, whose ass you was eating? And I'm saying to myself, like, yo, I'm a married man. I've been monogamous with my wife for like 4.5 years. So I'm like thinking to myself, what my man told me, I'm like, is this shit catching up with me now?
Oh, B.
Oh my God.
Come home like
Nah,
once.
so I Googled it. You know, I said, you know, I put, because I'm not a computer savvy dude. So I just go on Google. I put face on fire just for men. And everything popped up. Boom.
Would you see people's faces?
People's faces, second-degree burns, bubbled up, their lips half split. It's crazy. It's crazy.
88 Shade 45. Call her, please. Wait a minute, man. Who told you to get that shit?
You know, you in and out of bar. When you get haircuts as much as I do, you know, it's a tragedy I wasn't able to get a shape up for today. I like to be shape up ready for everything.
You was always lined.
Yeah,
Lined.
always. You know what I mean? So, going in and out the barbershop, and I got into the beard look, so I be letting my beard grow out crazy and all that. My shit be fly. You know what I mean? So I be trying to keep it fly.
To keep the
I be trying to keep the sharpness. So I seen other dudes using like the Beijing and a little bit of Just for Men. I even seen dudes use eyeliner. You know, we ain't going there.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
that's for the younger age.
So I said, F it. You know what I mean? I think I'll go for the Just for Men and try that out. And
how did you know, like when you was putting on that shit, was you felt the burn? Like,
nah, it didn't burn instantly. It's like I left it on. It says on the box, you know, wash off after 4 to 5 minutes. I did that, but way before I started washing it off my face, it was on fire already. You know what I mean? I was doing the mambo in the bathroom, the cha-cha. It was on fire, but it's all good, though.
It's all good.
It's all good. It's all good.
If you just tuning in, man, Lord Said special.
Yay.
Tony Sunshine in the
Top.
motherfucking house, man.
Yes, sir.
How you been, brother? It's been a
God
minute.
is good, man. Blessed. You know, dealt with a lot of trials and tribulations and the adversities that life hands you, but that's part of the growing pains and being a man. I'm not afraid of that. You know what I mean? I got a lot more to talk about.
She been doing a lot of things too,
Indeed,
man.
indeed.
And it's been a minute, man, since you came out with joints and.
It's been about 6.5 to 7 years.
Wow, man.
You know,
I was like, what's Tony, man?
this game is not built for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I think that I was strong for a long time. You know what I mean? And after a numerous amount of deals and no legitimate, and not to sound generic, because I've said this in other interviews, but with no legitimate singles and no legitimate videos out, you know, and you're putting in this work ethic and you putting in your time and you believe that you're up next and you're supposed to be up next. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the fact that taking care of 30 family members, friends, and all that pressure builds up. You know what I mean? And people forget.
Take care of
Right,
everyone.
people forget that you're only human. You know what I mean?
And flip it on, you Hollywood now and all
Right.
that bullshit.
Yeah, nah, but the good thing about me is I ain't never been Hollywood.
You never been Hollywood.
I ain't never been Hollywood. I'm the dude that you could see at the Grammys with Joe on stage, and then the next day I'm standing on 166 and 10 and showing love, spreading love.
I'm chilling.
You know what I'm saying? So I never been a nose in the air type nigga. You know what I mean?
Do you think you're the first hip hop R&B Boricua?
Me?
Like singer, like
You know what?
R&B.
I'm not gonna take the credit for that. I'm not gonna take the credit for that.
like worldwide.
There were like 2 or 3 before me. You know, Damn, I forgot his name, and that's disrespectful because he's my guy. But he had this song, I like, no, me gusta tus besos, sobre todo tu personalidad. And they come in English. I like it, your body, over everything, your personality. He was crazy with it, so he was dope. I'm forgetting his name though, and that's bad because he's my guy. I hung out with him many times, and
that was like one of the.
And that's bad. That's why they say don't do drugs.
Well, sometimes maybe on the weekends.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Like, give it some thought.
We had the Voices of Theory.
Okay.
They were Latinos. They were a group, sort of
not
the Boys
not the
Men.
Come Baby Come.
Nah, not K7. K7. Those are my guys too. Shout out to Angel from TK. He was like one of my mentors and an idol to me when I was coming up.
Because I was with Curious and the niggas lived on 96th Street, one of them, and 96 Amsterdam, and I saw he was going across the street. I'm like, yo, come baby, come. He's like,
he started doing the dance.
But he got mad. Yeah, he turned around and looked at me, wanted to fight me. I said, yo, nigga,
get out of here.
Yo, Sear, what up? Because first he was like, yo, that's not funny. I was like,
yeah, that was a hit record. He got to soak that in. You know what I mean? Even if it's a joke, that was a hit record.
It was, man. Now, hooking up with Pun. When did you first meet Pun, Big Pun?
I met Pun in the neighborhood. I was about 14 years old, the most, and he was playing basketball in 23 Park, and we all, he knew somebody who I knew, and everybody knew somebody who knew somebody, and it came to my attention that they love music too, and Pun asked me to sing something for him, and I had sung something for him, and he like immediately fell in love with my talent and what I do, and we would just like became best friends. Everybody was just hanging out all day, every day, all the time, drinking 40 ounces of beer and banging on mailboxes. You know what I'm saying? Beatboxing and coming up with rhymes and things like that. So,
it's just a hood thing, natural thing.
Right.
It wasn't no like studio, just straight up natural.
Right. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. I had already sang for Joe though. Me and Joe already had a relationship, and Joe had took me with him a couple of times to Relativity Records when it was up. We went and sat with High Five, and I did Video Music Box, Ralph McDaniels with him. But I was a young boy, so my mom's felt like I needed guidance or something, like she wanted to give me curfews and have me in at a certain time, and that's not the type of thing you do when you're trying to live the hip hop lifestyle. So I had to wait like 3 years more before I could really like walk my dogs and think I'm a cool cat. You know what I mean? So by that time, when I finally came out, was when I met Pun.
Do you still talk to Joe here and
there? We cordial. I love Joe. Joe's my big brother, man. You know what I mean? Besides the political bullshit and the business side of things, Joe's my brother. I've always looked up to him. I wouldn't dream of disrespecting him. Can I get upset and be a man and speak my mind? Of course. You know what I mean? But that's just me being who I am. You know what I mean? I seen him 3 or 4 times in like 10 years, and we've spoken and we've been cordial, but we haven't actually had the opportunity to sit down and pick each other's brain and mind and figure out what went wrong and how we could fix it. You know what I mean? As far as being a man goes.
True that. This is what we're going to do. Let's get into a classic.
Let's
you
do
and
it.
Pun. Let's talk about the 100 now. Before we play the song, the idea. Who came up with the idea? Best anthem, I guess.
Sean C. Sean C.
Shout out to Sean C. Yeah.
Shout out to Sean C. Shout out to LV, my guys. Yeah. Sean C. made the beat. Back then there was still cassette tape, TDK, and that's how Sean C. came and brought the a joint.
And when you first heard it, it was...
And Pun played it for me, and I started joking, singing in Spanish. Pronto llega, the Hector Lavoe joint. Pronto llegará el día de mi suerte. And he was like, do it again. But Pun was a joker. So I did it, and then after I did it, he was like, bad. He liked it, but he kind of felt like everybody else felt like it's not gonna work. This is hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, turn squad, like yeah.
And then at the time we took we took a trip to North Carolina. Pun was losing his weight and he lost 150 pounds out there. That's where we recorded the album. So we decided to play the beat in the studio again, and Pun told me to sing that again. And I sang it again, and he flipped the words in English. I did them in Spanish, and then I came and told him, yo, how about we put the Puerto Rican anthem on there? That's when he was like, nah, that's too much. So I was like, all right, let me go. And he was like, but go in the booth and do it anyway. So I went in the booth and I did it, and then, you know, he was excited about it. He and I both were excited about it, you know. Sean C heard it. He was excited about it. He brought some guys to the studio to play the bongos and the congas behind it and live instruments. So that was dope. Joe definitely said the record wouldn't work. You know what I mean? You know, he went with it. He went with it. He
Let's see how it do, right?
Let's see how it do. But there was a lot of people in the beginning that really didn't believe in the record.
Even people at the label.
I don't know, because I think it was their decision to put the record out. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nobody, because it was all loud. So you think people at loud A&R were like, nah.
I don't know.
It might work, or you needed the video.
I don't know. You know, Terror Squad. And I say we because, again, I'm gonna say this for the 1,000th time. I am Terror Squad forever. Can't nobody take that title from me. I work for that. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as me signing as an artist, I don't think, you know, that chapter of my life is over. But I come from the hood. I come from the neighborhood. I know original Terror Squad members before it became a label, before it became a rap group, before it became an entity. You know what I mean? So that's me right there. Rest in peace, Giz. Shout out to Power. Rest in peace, Cosmo. All those guys. Tony Montana. You know. And, yeah. That's that.
That's what's up, then. Let's get into it right about now, my nigga. We in the building, man. Tony Sunshine, Big Pun. Cha!